This time, no matter what, Nene is going to get the spotlight. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. And this is part 116 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we defeated a super boss, Prosecutor Davram, at Nethris Acropolis, and we ended the Pawn Spectre story. They'll be joining us for the remainder of our journey on the Biona's Shoulder. Today, we're going to take care of the last side quest and the last, second to last quiet moment, I should say. But first, 1-1.
We measure, find treasure, pawn specters till we die.
Specialty is Omega Ouch. Trait is Carefree. From joint data of Pawn Spectre survey, 1-1 determined exact coordinates of Golden Shroom. Once every pawn back, treasure hunting we go. Golden Shroom all shriveled up, but found decent stash of loot. Archaeology soon back up on feet again, thanks to help of friends.
We measure, find treasure, pawn specters till we die.
There we go. And that will basically do it for the Pawn Specters. You know, they're busted, but I like them anyway. Okay, so actually this upcoming fight, I don't really think that this is necessary for Nene, like all these dazes and whatnot. So I'm just gonna put aggro back up on her. There we go. That seems more like it. And now, for the final side quest. This is going to be something else. And it all starts with you, Mr. Granddale resident. So I just tried it. Just a chip. I wanted to try. That Bama something or other, whatever this drink's called that he's selling, it's fine. It's mostly inoffensive, I guess. Well, not if you're stumbling around like that. It looks like you got really drunk.
Okay.
Like, bruh. Well, that guy seems really weird. Maybe the side quest will answer what's wrong with him. For the final side quest, Maxis will be the quest giver.
Need something?
Just what is the meaning of this? Maybe Lady Melia, savior of so many lives and arbitrator of all of our troubles, can help in this matter. What is it? It's fine, you can leave us to ourselves. Though perhaps I would be able to confide in Lady Melia. Okay, brother, I get it. You're a pretty alright character. You're still better than Galgar anyway.
Someone call?
Someone call? Whoa, dude. I like his voice, though. I'm not gonna lie. His voice is pretty cool. Lady Melia? Well, the thing is, some of the residents have been in an odd state of mind lately. We tried speaking to them, but we still can't make heads or tails of it. Certainly, when you mention it, I too have observed it. They seemed unfocused, like they were not entirely there. So you're already aware, Lady Melia. I've been seeking the reason why they're acting this way. In fact, I know someone who seems to know something, but they refuse to tell me anything. I understand. That sounds most vexing. Indeed. Lady Melia, I know a great burden lies on your shoulders, and I am loath to add to it unnecessarily. Still, I must ask, if you find the time, would you speak to this someone in my stead? Who may the person in question be? It's a Nopon traveler by the name of Pororo. The final side quest is the future within our grasp. My deepest gratitude. The Nopon should be under the bluish marquee behind the shop stall. Best of luck, Lady Melia. I believe Pororo will be here regardless of time of day. Hello.
Yay!
Meme, want to ask Pororo something? Perot bet a request is from Maxis. Perot is not wrong. Is Perot? Perot copy loud and clear. Perot not have anyone to talk to except friends. In truth, it's fault of drink made by certain esteemed person of Perot acquaintance that people become like this. Esteemed person tell Perot not to tell, but Perot having crisis of conscience when see people in trouble straits. Meh, what is cause of worryings? Well, looks like it's something for us to solve. Friends remember when gather up Perot's favorite? That was actually experimental product made by esteemed person. Perot think it already plenty tasty personally. But one day suddenly, boss declare, if have glutton's herb, then product formula complete. Then he add glutton's herb to formula, mix up into drink, and sell to folks. Once folks have sip of drink, it's all over. Become hopeless addicted. Every day, bleary-eyed people queue up to purchase. For Napon like Perot, it's just tasty drink. But maybe for Hom and Bird people, have some other not good effect too. But for esteemed person, only thing that matter is profit, and profit is sky high. Once boss quit workouts drink sell, started to corner market on glutton's herb. Perot cannot stop esteemed person, but bet if friends try then could succeed. Perot beg friends to try, please. This is sample of drink in question. Please not to drink by mistake. And there's one more thing. Name of esteemed boss person? Could have sworn Perot said already. Name of esteemed person is the great, the mighty Lord Banna. Maxis. Hello.
Someone call?
Someone call? I like this. What was it? So that's what's behind it. A drink made by this Banna miscreant put them in that state. Nothing that passed through the hands of Banna could ever be believed beneficial to Hyantia or Hom's physiology. It would behove us to thwart him before he concocts any further plots. Maybe we ask for your help? Could you deliver the drink to Ratsum and ask him to look into finding a cure? Oh, what a terrific plan, Lady Melia! With the right panacea, we could restore everyone to normal. I shall count on you then, Maxis. Yes, ma'am. Meh! Hold it right there! Who's there? Plan was more featherweight from happy conclusion. Why meddling kids have to go and meddle again? Huh? It's you. So dull and so dumb. How not realize yet? It's me, future Emperor by on a shoulder. Lord Banna in own fluffy flesh. Banna! You, Emperor? Surely you jest. I deathly serious. If plan of Lord Banna go off without hitch, would be already reality by now. You all even imagine difficulty of reaching into this point? Revoltingness of test batch. Even though Pororo say it delicious, something very wrong with that pawn. To make test batch into product of utter delicious, first tried mixing in growth stimulant, which found in storage. Growth stimulant? Don't tell me you used... Don't interrupt when Lord Banna talking. Anyway, mixing with stimulant did not fix revoltitude. Was time for new plan. Fish are delicious, yes? So next, I try mixing fish with drink. And to catch those fish, you stole the fish trap, did you not? Exactly. Wrong! Why do you try to keep butting in? Banna not done with monologue yet! When mixing fish, for some reason, drink become disgusting on top of revolting. But then, that's when Lord Banna make great discovery. That perfect thing that was looking for. That magical thing that make anything into delicious thing that ever exist. The phantom leafy leaf. Meh? He mean herb of glutton? It had to be. Banner overheard chatting to Mr. Ratsum. After many miss and more miss, finally hit on perfect formula for miracle drink that's so delish it addict. Banner Triple X. By sell Banner Triple X into rubes, Banner make mountains of dough and everything into gravy. That in one genius move, Banner take control of Biona's shoulder economy and establish biggest empire of all. Do you seriously think true empires are founded on such selfish foundations? I cannot believe you. Bird goes shut mouth. You give Lord Banner no choice but to eliminate Roebuck and revise plan. Ooh, Banner just have another genius idea. Should use this area for fabrication plant of new revised Banner Triple X formula. Resolution of plot will take place in open space, so Banner can see faces of meddling kids clearly, contorted in shame. No, stop right there! Melia, we have to go after him. Yes. He must be heading for the halcyon wheats. Chase him down, but please be careful. Why you always have to throw spanners into Banner's works? Day in, day out, day all about, Banner have to run in a cursed wheel like feather beast of burden. Banner will express pent-up resentment through medium of merciless violence. And God! Gah. If it's a fight you desire, we certainly won't disappoint. Don't underestimate him. Banner's more dangerous than his act might suggest. Enough wagging of chins. Come and get piece of Banner's fist. The Chad Banner has returned! This is the proper use of tragic decision that we so deserve. You know, again, like, tragic decision in Future Connected absolutely belonged to the absolute worst character possible. But now the use is now back in Banner's hands. Oh, this is such a good surprise. Like, honestly, never really thought that I would see Banner ever again, but this was a nice treat. This is a really nice treat. Anyway, as for Diabolical Banner himself, this is basically just the same as the fight that we've had in Frontier Village, except for the fact that he doesn't have the ability to, more caviar, which I believe gave him a crazed aura, I believe it was. So, yeah, but without the ability to have visions, unfortunately, this is actually a little bit tougher than it definitely needed to be. I mean, I certainly lost a fair few amount of times to this guy in practice. But, you know, I really shouldn't say anything given the circumstances, but this seems to be, you know, pretty okay. This seems to be pretty okay. Debuff immunity. I'm gonna go for the blue. I might as well just get regen and debuff immunity onto everybody, just in case Pipe Down decides to kill me. You have sleep resist gems, which is great and all. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, that's also good. At least regen is up. Okay, come on, dudes. Gotta get Shulk. Okay, there we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I'm talking about when I say that definitely Future Connected is a lot harder. Because some of the bigger enemies are actually kind of really tough, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you definitely saw in the Super Boss. And you're definitely seeing it right here with Diabolical Banna. Wild Feast. This causes poison onto everybody and confuse. Thankfully, you have the Pawn Specters to help you out, and I don't know if I even mentioned this, actually. But the Pawn Specters can actually help out with removing the certain debuffs. So, I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, Hammer Beat. I really just gotta get the aggro on me. I am the tank after all, so this does help. Okay, gotta get that. Bone Upper and then Chive Sabat. And then Hammer Beat. Okay, this is actually working out good. I think we actually got this on lock. We pretty much got this on lock unless something really stupid happens, but... there we go!
We beat enemies fair and square.
No enemy can stand against us when we bring our might to bear.
That's because you're both pretty sturdily built.
Huh?
Huh? Why the cold stares? Wait, is there an enemy behind me?
We really had to end with the battle quote that we've heard before. Meh. Why you look so sad? Banna cannot believe Banna lost again. But you bullies will not see Banna beg. Banna will go to grave with composure, with poise, with pure sportsmanship. What will it be? Will you boil Banna, roast Banna on spit, scoop out innards, stuff with peppers and grilling coals? I don't really know. What do you think we should do, Melia? You're really putting me on the spot here. Lady Melia, are you all right? We've heard about what happened. Miss Melia, how about you let us take over from here? Very well. If that is your request, I see no reason to deny it. Thank you very much. I have every confidence that I can develop a serum to negate the toxicity and relieve the systems caused by your Banna XXX. But I sense a lot of potential in the drink. With the right tweaks, it could still turn into something useful. How would you feel about working with me to do some good for a change? That doesn't mean we'll forget that you burgled the storehouse to get at the growth stimulant. But as much as it pains me to admit it, some good came out of it too. Lanar and his folks really came through for us. Right, when Mithril's fish trap went missing, I really thought things were about to get dire. But with the help of Veretta and Miss Melia and her friends here, we managed to build a new, better one. Individually, we are limited in our capabilities, but when we work together, well, work together with us and you'll see. Perello understand point very well. Mr. Banna is terrifying brood, but also clever and hard worker. That does seem to be the popular opinion. Oh, fine. You lot all disgustingly soft. But since you compliment Banna so, Banna will stoop to working with. Great. Thanks for understanding. They soft in hearts and in heads. Lord Banna shows scrappy shred of sorry, and they trust Lord Banna immediately. And now that that is taken care of, it's time to receive punishment. Meh. Ah, yes. Mustn't forget that part. Meh. Indeed, justice must be done. I love it when the Nopon faces do like that. Man noises! That there one Nopon who never learn. You've hit the nail on the head. Still, he did provide us quite with a show. Shulk, I do believe that this town, that these people will be alright. Yeah, I think so too. Now it's time for us to play our own special part in this story. Banna's great ambitions have been scuppered by Melia and co. He can look forward to getting his just desserts.
I need to be
I
even
have become
stronger.
stronger.
And that is it. That is every single side quest now completed forever. That was a pretty awesome surprise. That's such a good surprise that Banna came back, dude. I was screaming when I first saw that. Like, dude. Man, this game is great sometimes. In fact, it's great all the time. So, yeah, we may be done with every single side quest, but that doesn't mean we're necessarily done with everything just yet.
Nene not feeling wonder marvelicious.
I've saved this specific quiet moment for the very end, even though we still have one more quiet moment to go in Alchemoth. I think this one is definitely going to be more worth of your time, so grab some popcorn, everybody. Because it's time for another Melia and Tyria heart-to-heart. Tyria and Melia in Light and Shadow.
Tyria, do you perchance remember the day that we two first met?
I was wondering what you'd come out with. You finally decided to settle some past grudges, have you?
Not at all. I just found it quite moving. Though we crossed blades, contended for our very lives, here we are standing shoulder to shoulder, gazing out at our shared ancestral home.
Quite. Getting over all that was a minor miracle. If someone told me a year ago that we'd be doing this, I'd have carved out their spleen for suggesting it.
Tyria, about what I said to you before,
Yes,
are your doubts allayed?
perhaps. Not all of them. However, my answer to the question you posed is more or less ready.
Tell me then.
Melia, you are the last High Emptier of Imperial blood.
Well, yes, that is true. Although, are you not also?
Quiet. You must continue the line. You and none other. You are the light, Melia. You must lead us. Gather our people under your banner. I don't think I ought to be there for that.
Why, Tyria? What leads you to say such a thing?
The fact is, I was an Inquisitor of the Bionite Order, my very existence prescribed by law. You know what role the Order played in the Imperial family's history. I hardly need to remind you.
Tyria,
Understand, I regret none of the deeds I did for you, Maya. But even so, all that I have done in that life lingers on inside me, a burden I can't escape. All I do is cast a deep shadow on your radiance. As the Imperial line rises to greet a new age, I would contribute nothing. I'd be a hindrance.
How can you hate your own self that much? If that is the answer you wish to give me, then it would be wrong for me to speak out against it. But I will say this, Tyria. Imperial blood yet runs in your veins too, as does the mixed blood of Ahoms. We are no different. How could we be?
At this point, it doesn't mean a damn thing.
You're wrong.
Stop talking. I told you not to get your hopes up.
Can it really be your intention to keep blaming yourself? Why? Why won't you turn your eyes to the future? Is this what your mother would have wanted?
How dare you? You didn't know, Yumea. You didn't know my mother.
Meme! Two of you, stop flaptraps!
Nene, what are you doing here?
That question very irregardable. Nene simply observes sneaky-like from hiding. Miss Tyria, Miss Melia, sister-pon fight is counterproductive.
What?
It's better to hug and make up blinkety-snap. If not, Mama-pon, roll up sleeves, then everyone's sorry.
Quit this clowning. We are not...
Incidentally, Nene is older sister-pon, so even in fight with Xeno, always make up swifty quick. But it's not because Mama-pon scare into submission, okay? Actually, it's what Nene like to call mature attitude. Ugh, just thinking about make old scars and Nene itchy. But anyway, bottom line is fighting is bad. So, now is when pleased to hug and make up. Go on, say, sorry, sister-pon.
What is this thing going on about?
Mother, huh? If your mother... If Yumea were here now, looking at us like this, I wonder what she would say.
Hey, don't tell me you're taking it seriously. It's spouting nonsense.
Not it! Nene's nothing! Nene's Nene!
What point is there in talking about it now? There's no way for us to know. She's dead and gone.
My apologies, Tyria. I know you put great faith in her. So I just thought... But it's as you say. I'll admit, I never understood your mother's mind. Even at the very end.
Yumea's devotion to the Bionite Order was how she honored the Imperial line. And also, how she channeled her woe over our ultimate fate. Her spirit contained no falsehood.
I see.
Due to the loftiness of her faith, Yumea could be very severe towards both me and herself. I'm sure if she could see me now... Attending at Yumea's side, serving her unto exhaustion was my whole life. Yumea's desires were mine as well. What's more, the blood that flows in me is in essence...
Tyria?
Yumea's blood and her will. Are they really doomed to just cease to be? Would Yumea really? Would Mother simply allow this?
Hey, whatever has got into you?
Melia, if Yumea were here, if she saw me, saw us two, here's how she'd rebuke us. If you wish a future for the High Entia, you must do whatever is in your power.
Huh?
Changing one's way of life means negating your past self. I tried to change myself, and the path I walked until then, I disavowed. The precious path I had walked as Yumea's loyal retainer. Let me be me then. The Empress is your shadow, and I'll do what's in my power.
So then, you will not change your ways, but still walk alongside me. Is that correct?
Yumea, Mother, kept me by her side for that purpose. She already showed me the road that I should take. I think I'd like to repay her by putting her will into action. For her, and for the future of the High Entia.
I see. So that's the answer you have chosen. I'm glad that is your decision, Tyria.
You may be a fitting vessel to inherit the throne, but as a politician, you'll be much too soft for your own good. If you got blinded by pretty ideals and came to ruin, I could never face my mother.
No, I'd never be so...
Let's face it, you'll need someone to rein you in when you get too blinkered.
Frankly, I find the suggestion somewhat offensive. All right. But in that case, I must make a pronouncement too. I, Melia Antiqua, Empress of the High Entia, by my name do solemnly decree. Be thou guardian, for our subjects and the race entire, act the mistress of unseen shadows, and pledge thy very life to this throne. Swear your might, to my bidding, Tyria.
I accept. I will honor this commission, Your Majesty.
Miss Tyria, Nene very proud. Managed to apologize very beautiful. Major sister bomb vibes.
Who are you calling sisters? And I'll have you know I've nothing to apologize for.
Ma'am? But Miss Tyria, just a proper big bow to Miss Melia, no?
You little... Are you actively trying to insult me?
Ma'am? But bow have plenty sorry feel. It's just like when Dadapon make apologizes to Mamapon.
Whatever. I'm too old for this.
The future is within our grasp, sister mine.
Man, listen. Something that I never thought would happen in Xenoblade Chronicles is the fact that Tyria gets a full redemption. And finally full closure. This is basically how it's meant to be. I really love that quiet moment because it gave a lot of dimension to Tyria. Someone who I thought was just a pretty, okay villain. But now I think she's really great. She's really great. She changed her life for the better, and her answer was actually really interesting. Like, her answer to Melia's question from a previous quiet moment between her and Tyria was pretty interesting. She still has doubts, but she'll be faithful to Melia now. Someone who she was told to hate. I think it also gives a little bit of dimension to Yumea as well. Like, yeah, sure, she's kind of blah, but at least in this story, she gets a little bit more development, even if she's not there. And you can definitely tell that Tyria had a lot of faith in her own mom. Just from all these quiet moments and scenes alone. That should really give you some perspective as to what Future Connected is to me. It gives pretty much the most important characters, aka, well, Melia. It gives Melia proper closure to me. And if that's good, you'll forgive that burp, because I'm clearly tired, man. So if that is not enough to make her at least understand the appeal of what Future Connected means to me, then I hope that, you know, you understand. Even if Future Connected is something that you may have not wanted after playing it, this is what Future Connected is to me. Anyway, we're not exactly going to go over to Alchemath just yet, because there's still some things left to do. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, we take on some more powerful enemies that we haven't yet taken on. We're gonna go complete the Collectopedia. And we're gonna head back to 1 year ago, where I discovered some information that can hopefully turn things around. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.